warm welcome. Thank you for staying with us. You're watching Plain Speak. I'm Akanksha Swaroop. Southern India seems to have taken centre stage in national politics following Prime Minister's agenda-packed visit to Kerala and Tamil Nadu. In Thiruvananthapuram, the Prime Minister landed with a message that was as political as it was pointed. In a state long considered a fortress of the left and the Congress, the Prime Minister chose not to tread softly. Instead, he went straight for the jugular, training his guns on both the LDF and the UDF. His charge was blunt, that both the left and the Congress pretended to fight each other in public while benefiting from the same ecosystem of appeasement and opportunism. But perhaps the most interesting part of today's speech was not just the attack, it was the optimism. Pointing to recent civic and local body election trends, Prime Minister Modi hinted that Kerala may be witnessing the early signs of a political churn. He spoke of winds of change and how the voters are beginning to look beyond traditional loyalties and inherited ideologies. For the Bharatiya Janata Party, which has long struggled to convert vote share into seats in the state of Kerala, that still remains a challenge. By launching the BJP's Kerala campaign from Thiruvananthapuram, Prime Minister Modi has signalled a strategy that blends symbolism with persistence. The message is clear, that the BJP is no longer content with just being a peripheral player in the state. Instead, it asks voters to view 2026 not as another routine contest between left and right, but as a forking in the road. But was Prime Minister's today's address grounded in reality, or is it just a high decibel campaign pitch? Can civic poll indicators in Thiruvananthapuram really be read as a precursor to a larger political realignment? The battle lines have been drawn. Will the opposition be able to counter the BJP's inroads? That's the question we'll be taking up with our guests in just a bit. Now, tonight on the show, we'll also get you all about how the political tempers are flaring in Kerala just ahead of the elections. We'll also get you the details of how the rift between Shashi Tharoor and Congress party is only widening by the moment. And globally, Pakistan is facing more embarrassment as it struggles to build domestic consensus after its troop offer to the United States. But first up, here's what Prime Minister Modi said during his mega rally in Thiruvananthapuram today. Prime Minister alleged that LDF and UDF are both taking turns to loot the people of Kerala. Basically, they are two sides of the same coin. He also alleged that there's full corruption and communalism, but zero responsibility in Kerala. He also assured action on the Sabrimala gold theft and said that he will not spare the culprits when BJP comes to power. And taking on the Congress party, Prime Minister also said that the Grand Old Party has turned more communal than the Muslim League. He further alleged that Congress has adopted a Maoist Muslim League mindset. He even expressed hope by adding that the results of the civic body elections in Thiruvananthapuram are a testament to the winds of change. Here's how BJP's electoral performance in the southern state has been so far. Let's take you through that. In December of 2025, the BJP-led NDA won its first ever municipal corporation in Kerala by emerging as the single largest front in Thiruvananthapuram, securing 50 out of 101 seats. The alliance also retained the Palakkad municipality and 126 Gram Panchayats. The BJP has secured its first ever Lok Sabha seat from Kerala in 2024. This was even before Thiruvananthapuram was won as far as the mayoral victory is concerned, with actor politician Suresh Gopi winning in Thrissur. The party's vote share in parliamentary elections has, of course, risen steadily, from roughly 11% in 2014 to over 16.8% in 2024. Now, the BJP has been making strategic inroads by capitalizing on what factors? Let's break it down for you. The BJP has been actively courting the Christian community, particularly in central Kerala and even Thrissur, focusing on shared concerns, love jihad being one of them, even economic interests, which is why Prime Minister also focused on development. The party has successfully dented the left's core base, particularly among OBC Hindu communities like the Ejavas. The party has built robust grassroots network in urban centers like Palakkad and Thiruvananthapuram, capitalizing on demographic and cultural nationalism. Strategically moving away from strictly caste-based politics, the party has targeted younger voters who prioritize development over traditional political allegiances. The party has been fielding high-profile national faces like Rajiv Chandrasekhar in Thiruvananthapuram, who significantly boosted the party's vote share to over 35% in that constituency itself, even while losing. Here's why the Southern UDF. The BJP now seeks to arrive as that disruptor revolving door system by offering a development-centric third option. Following losses in Karnataka and Telangana, now the BJP views Kerala as an auxiliary launchpad for its expansionism, especially into southern India. With nearly 48% of the population being Christian or Muslim, Kerala is the primary laboratory for BJP's minority outreach strategy. The NDA's vote share has risen from -3% back in 2001 to over 15% in recent cycles, reaching 23% in consolidated urban corporation votes. Now, the party seeks to capitalize on the growing electoral momentum as well. So, Kerala is one of the few places where the BJP's two main national rivals, the Congress and the left, compete directly. By attacking them in Kerala, the Bharatiya Janata Party aims to delegitimize both parties on a national stage. So, when it comes to battle for Kerala, Prime Minister has already set the tone. Will the opposition be able to counter Prime Minister Modi's attack today? That's the big question that we'll be taking up with our guests in just a bit.
यहाँ एक नई होप दिख रही है। केरला में परिवर्तन होकर रहेगा। झंडा अलग है, एजेंडा एक है। फुल करप्शन, जीरो अकाउंटेबिलिटी, फुल कम्युनलिज्म, जीरो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी। एलडीएफ सरकार को सबक सिखाना बहुत जरूरी है।
They have not received a single seat in the last assembly election. That will be repeated in the coming assembly election also. They won't get a single seat.
Right, introducing my esteemed guests today. I'm joined in by Siddharth Yadav, who's a spokesperson for the Bharatiya Janata Party. Also joined in by S. Balan, who's the leader of the left. Shatabhish Shivana, who's a spokesperson of Karnataka Congress. Many thanks to you, gentlemen, for joining in. Shatabhish, if I could come to you to begin with, Jhanda alag hai, lekin agenda ek hai. How do you respond to Prime Minister equating you, in fact, equating UDF and LDF both on the same plane?
Now see, the people of Tamil Nadu and Kerala have already decoded the Modi model. They know that this is not governance, this is choreography. Mr. Modi is nothing more than an election machine, a giant PR bubble, high on slogans and low on substance. This so-called South India push is not a new concern for the South. It is a seasonal appearance. He arrives when the elections arrive and he vanishes when the votes are cast. And the people of Tamil Nadu and Kerala are politically conscious, they're historically rooted, and they're socially alert. They see straight through the spectacle. That is why they have consistently rejected the BJP, and this is what they will continue to do. Now look at the timing. It's almost comical. Suddenly, just before the elections, there is a flurry of inaugurations, foundation stones, flags off, and whatnot. Where was this urgency for the last 5 years? Where was the Prime Minister when the states were demanding funds, approvals, clearances and cooperation? This government has perfected one trick. Do nothing for an entire term, then rush into a poll-bound states with scissors and plates. They launch projects just before the elections. They convert government functions into campaign events. They take photos, make speeches, and once the election is over, they forget the state, they forget the project. Many of these so-called launches have never reached fruition. They remain as frozen announcements. It is like, this analogy where a landlord comes in and there's a leaking roof, right, for 5 years. But 1 week before the lease renewal, he comes in with a paintbrush, he clicks selfies and calls it renovation. The paint will dry, but the leaks remain. This is
All
the
right.
Modi style
Siddharth
of development.
Yadav, would you like
I
to
have
come
one
in on
question.
that?
I have one question to the BJP. Please let me ask this. The basic question that the BJP must answer is, in the past 12 years, name 12 contributions to Tamil Nadu or Kerala, one per each year. No slogans, no drama, just delivery. Completed work, measurable impact. If you don't answer these questions, your silence says everything.
Siddharth Yadav, how do you respond to that attack coming in? Because many are saying that Prime Minister only, in fact, including MK Stalin in Tamil Nadu, have said that Prime Minister only remembers these southern states when they are poll bound.
No, I think I should straight away address the question that has been asked by my learned friend. And figures don't lie. Figures currently, if I have to specifically speak for Kerala, is that between 2014 to 2024, Kerala has received 3.23 lakh crore from the center. I repeat the figure, 3.23 lakh crore from the center. But what was the figure during the UPA? In 10 years under UPA
go back to
rule,
past, talk about Nehru
Kerala only
Talk
received.
about
I was
Nehru.
not speaking while you were
Yes,
speaking.
Shatabesh, I would urge you to please
Have-
maintain silence while the
Have the
other
courtesy
panelists
to
are
hear me
speaking.
out. I was very patient while you were lying on national television. Please have the courtesy to hear me out. Under the UPA, the state of Kerala received only 72,000 crores. This is the fact. The problem is the Congress party, and for all such parties, now I totally agree with my learned fellow who's saying that the people in Kerala and Tamil Nadu do know the reality, and that is why the results are speaking that the kind of results that the BJP, the kind of support that BJP is receiving in the local civic polls speaks volumes. We were not concerned of who has been voting or where we have been winning. In past 10 years, we were the ones who have been actually working for the southern states like Tamil Nadu and Kerala. But what have been the governments doing there? Rather, the central schemes which would benefit the people living in Kerala and Tamil Nadu, the schemes which would benefit the poor living in Kerala and Tamil Nadu have been blocked by the state governments just because they don't want the credit, just because they want a political narrative to go on, just because politics is more dear to them than development. This is the reality. Our Prime Minister speaks about Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. Our Prime Minister from Kashmir to Kanyakumari and from Atak to Katak speaks about development despite any differences of region, caste,
Okay.
creed, religion, anything.
Okay.
This is the reality. Now, when the people of Tamil Nadu and Kerala are supporting
All
BJP
right, I
and
need to
have
quickly
now
bring in
decoded
Mr. S.
the
Balan
politics of such
also.
political
Mr.
parties,
S. Balan,
they are
thank you
all
for so
battered.
patiently awaiting your turn. The allegation coming in from Prime Minister is also about corruption, appeasement, and he's also called it adjustment politics. Let's not forget the timing of this. Sabrimala is going to, actually act in favor of the BJP today as Prime Minister delivered what many are calling a historic speech. But Mr. Balan, I'd like to hear from you first.
See, Kerala has highest literacy, standard of living, health, education, minimum wages, benefits to the poor, Adivasis, marginalized, vulnerable. Kerala is the state which is better than any other state in India. See this Prime Minister Modi's Jumla for the last 11 years. He said 15 lakhs, he said 2 crores employment. Everything is just vandalized. See the Labor Act's 4 codes, which ruined the unprotected, unorganized workers. No protection. What is his minimum wages? The floor wages is 178 rupees. Kerala is far, far better than Gujarat, far, far better than Uttar Pradesh.
But is that giving the government, is that giving the state government a ticket to resort to corruption?
No. The people of India knows. 2 Gujaratis sell the nation, 2 Gujaratis buy the nation. Prime Minister rappers about corruption. What is the corruption in Rajasthan?
Siddharth,
Is the corruption Nirav Modi, corruption in Vijay Mallya, Chomsky? Now he refers to gold loot or ghee loot. What about 16 lakh crores loans waived to the corporates? He sold India. We don't have an airport. We don't have a seaport. We
Are
don't
you
have
comparing
right
this with an
people,
SIT?
people of India, I'm telling you.
With an
100
SIT
crore-
monitored probe?
100 crore Indians. 100 crore Indians. No food to eat.
Siddharth Yadav,
They
I
go
think it's
empty
time you come
stomach.
in on that
What is
because
the minimum
Kerala's
wages you
literacy
pay? You have no
rate,
concern for
Kerala's
workers. You have no
sustainability
concern for
levels, all of
Adivasi.
it has been
Everywhere
spoken about.
load. Communalism, he
Okay.
mentions communalism.
Okay, Mr.
Who will
Balan,
be
you've
the
made
more
your point.
communalist than the BJP? It's not Gujarat. Let him not dream of Kerala. They will lose.
Now, should I respond to
Membership in
Akansha?
Yes,
Kerala.
Siddharth
They
Yadav,
will
please
lose
go
If
ahead.
my friend is
membership
done,
in Tamil
if my
Nadu.
friend is done,
They
Mr.
have
Balan, I
already
think we have
lost
heard you enough.
Mr.
membership.
Balan,
It's my
we've
turn to
heard
speak.
you. If you can
BJP
now allow
has
the other
to
panelists to
get
speak. Mr. Balan.
Akanksha, the reality is Kerala, no doubt, undoubtedly has been, one of the most progressive states. But what has the left and their alliance and all these parties done to Kerala? Today, the debt in Kerala has crossed 4 lakh crores. It's one of the India's most debt-ridden states. Kerala is facing a salary and pension crisis, which is unprecedented for a model state like Kerala. Never happened. There is no industrial growth in Kerala today. The Kerala economy is now dependent on the remittances from the Gulf. It is not generating any revenue. More so over, now Kerala has the highest educated unemployment youth in the country. Who's going to be answerable for that? We are having a brain drain to the Gulf countries, and who's going to be answerable for that? And after that, we have all the corruption scams. We have the PSC recruitment corruption scam. We have all such delays, and we have violence. We have a law and order issue. Kerala deserves better. Now, people of Kerala know that all these parties who have been, one time LDF, one time UDF, the kind of offer that they have given and the kind of, the place that they have taken the state of Kerala to, the people of Kerala want to bounce back. The people of Kerala want that model state back. They want the progressive state back. They don't want the corruption. Their jumlas are not going to work. They'll divide. They will divide. They will call, oh, the Gujarati is coming. He's the prime minister. He's the prime minister and he's addressing the people of Kerala again. If you have to answer one question today, answer why would you block or why would any state government block any central government that would benefit the people of Kerala? Why would you block such schemes? But politics is dominating progress in Kerala. That's the reality.
Mr.
and the
Balan, would
people
you
are
like
going
to respond to
reject
that before I
I would
quickly
like
go?
to respond.
Yes, I will. I will come to you. Mr. Balan.
Prime Minister free scheme. See, they wanted to bring communalism among the students of Kerala, which Kerala government rightly rejected. Let them not teach anything to the politicians of Kerala. Kerala is what today is because of the contribution of the communists for the last
Then, Mr.
100
Balan,
years.
tell me, why has
Yeah.
BJP been able to dent itself through the mayoral election
no,
in
where
Tiruvananthapuram?
see,
How do you explain its
Yes,
inroads
yes.
in the Lok
See,
Sabha? What
okay,
explains
okay.
that? Is this not anti-incumbency?
Please listen to me.
So, you listen to my question, Mr.
What you
Balan.
tell me?
I've asked my question. Please go ahead now.
See, this Thiruvananthapuram, they created a dent. They say Thiruvananthapuram is already religiosity, communalism. It's a forward communities. They could able to brainwash the people. That will not happen in the rural areas. People of Kerala are quite intelligent, politically mature.
Okay, so you're saying
Yes,
people
come
of
one second,
Tiruvananthapuram
I
are not
finished.
intelligent.
Whatever, I went to Bihar.
Is that what you are saying? Is that what you are saying? That people of Tiruvananthapuram are not intelligent enough to exercise their own discretion and they were brainwashed by the BJP?
1 second, I'll finish. Answer to the BJP spokesperson. Let him go to Bihar. Let him go to Uttar Pradesh. What's the plight of people there? What is the development? Compare it to Kerala. You can't compare. There's no corruption in.
There's no denial about the fact that there's no development.
Corruption is
okay,
in
so
Gujarat,
there's no
in,
corruption, which is
Uttar
why
Pradesh.
Prime Minister Modi said that it is Modi ki guarantee that he will
that is a
ensure
different
that
aspect.
Sabrimala gold theft is
What is
probed.
what is Adani and Ambani? Adani, Ambani.
Every time I am raising the issue of Sabrimala, Mr. Balan, you are referring to Adani or Ambani. They are not accused in any form of theft. Mr. Balan, you do
Prime
agree
Minister
that
Modi's
Mr.
government-
Adani or Mr.
No, no.
Ambani are not accused in any form of theft. So please stop taking their names when we are
But
talking
government-
about a
government-
gold theft
ED is
worth
with them,
thousands
CBI
of
is
crores
with
of
them,
rupees in
NIA
the
is
temple.
with
You are
them.
robbing the faith
entire
of the people of
government
Kerala.
machinery is working for their benefit, not for the benefit of poor and marginalized. They are pushed back to 200 years. What is your track record on the wages? You please, the spokesperson should say what is the minimum wages that
Well,
government
I
of
don't
India.
understand
Siddharth
the kind
Yadav,
of
please
language.
weigh in
Of this
on,
country.
on the kind of lame defense that we are getting. First of all, they are only diverting from the issue of the Sabrimala gold theft issue. I'm hearing names like Adani and Ambani
Have
as if
faith
they are
in
the
government.
accused.
Have faith in government. Have faith
Akansha,
in
I can't
What about the
understand
faith
that-
of those devotees,
No,
Mr.
investigation
Balan?
is
What
going
about
on
the faith of those thousands
in
and lakhs of
Ayyappa.
devotees who queue outside these
BJP
temples?
General Secretary is part of the loot, not
I-
CPM, not
Akansha,
the
please
left.
let me come in for
Right.
30
And
seconds.
who is the BJP?
Mr.
Mr.
Balan, I
Balan,
have
let me
given
ask
you
for 30
ample
seconds.
time to speak. Now let's listen into what Siddharth has to say.
Okay.
I could not understand the kind of defense that Mr. Balan was trying to put up, but I think what he was trying to refer to was that his government is a Robin Hood.
You must
I think
allow
that
me
was the
some
defense.
time on
But
the
he's
show.
the one who steals.
Yes, Shatabi,
He's
Shatabi.
accepting he steals. He is accepting that the government would steal. They would steal away from the faith of the people. But I don't know what they do after. The reality is, be it Tamil Nadu, be it Kerala, all these governments are down in appeasement. All they care about is appeasement politics. We see the same with the Kartik Deepam. We see the same in Sabrimala. We see how these governments have been trying to appease one certain section of society, trying to, gather a certain vote bank and trying to manipulate and do their social engineering.
But
to win
Siddharth, let's
elections.
not forget that we speak on a day when the first accused in the Sabrimala gold theft case has already received his bail. So I would rather still look at what Prime Minister has claimed with a pinch of salt today.
No, Akanksha, I'm sorry, but bail does not mean acquittal. Bail does not mean a clean sheet. A bail to any accused would not mean that the case is not there. We have to understand, we are making strong allegations. It's about the faith of the majority people. What's happening in Kerala, the kind of treatment that is being given to the majority sections in Kerala at the behest of the government, who's working on an appeasement politics, is out in open. It's out in open. So no bail can give a clean sheet to any such policy. The people of Kerala are very intelligent. I do agree with that part.
All right, so
And the
it's
people of
it's
Kerala are
not
going
just
to
it's
apply
not
their
just the
intelligence
left which
and
has
show you
been
the
accused
outcome.
of appeasement politics. Shatabi Shivana, Prime Minister has also referred to the Congress party as in fact being the Muslim Maoist Congress. Let's not forget the kind of sympathies that are being shared for welfare party politicians who are floating Facebook posts calling for India to be turned into an Islamic state.
No, this is an idea to divide the state, make the election about communalism. I had asked the BJP spokesperson.
Okay, I'm guessing you mean the
One
welfare
second,
party politician,
one second.
not
I
Prime
had
Minister.
See, I displayed patience on your show.
Right.
Please don't interject me. I asked the BJP spokesperson a very simple question. In 12 years, name 12 contributions by the union government to Tamil Nadu or Kerala, one per each year. He had no answers. In fact, instead of helping the states, the BJP has acted as an obstacle.
My
You are the
goodness.
roadblock. You have reduced financial
My
inclusion.
goodness.
You have undermined cooperative federalism. You have appointed governors who sit on bills and obstruct a democratically elected government. The Supreme Court has reprimanded this. This is not governance. This is vendetta politics. And the only person
My
who
goodness.
indulges in jumlebazi and appeasement is the Prime Minister himself. Tamil Nadu and Kerala has never fallen for this politics of polarization. They
So
vote on
Shatabish,
dignity
Shivana,
and
do you
constitutional
agree
values,
that
not
VD
manufactured
Sathisan...
drama.
Okay, Shatabish, may I ask a question to end with? Do you agree that VD Sathisan is not justified in taking up for the welfare party politician who's calling for an Islamic state? Do you agree?
Yes, I agree.
Do you agree that this is against the ethos that Congress party so boasts of, which is to believe in secularism when you're supporting parties like the welfare party of Jamaat-e-Hind?
I do not support anybody, and as the official Congress spokesperson, I state that anybody who works against the interests of the nation, we condemn it. But the question here is about the union government. The question here is about what Mr. Modi and the BJP at the center has done for them. It is a fundamental basic principle enshrined in the constitution. All religions must be respected. All persons and citizens must
All
be
right.
treated with
Quick
value.
30
Do not
seconds.
polarize.
Okay.
Do not polarize
Quick 30
only for the
seconds
purpose
to
of
Siddharth
election
for a
and
rebuttal.
materialize on it.
Okay, Siddharth, 30 seconds
Akansha,
before I move on.
Akansha, I don't understand the definition of a secularism when if a court,
Then
a
you don't
bench of the
understand the
court,
constitution.
Siddharth.
I'll
if
take
a
a
bench,
master class on law.
Go on.
Tatabesh,
You need a
can
master
be more
class on
decent.
law.
You can be more decent. I don't understand that definition because when a bench comes out with a decision in favor of the Hindus in the Kartik Deepam row, a party has to go for an impeachment, threatening the Hindus and threatening the
Right.
judiciary of this country. That is, if that is your secular, we do not subscribe by that. But the reality of Congress party in Kerala has been, and I quote this: when you went out on the Bharat Jodo Yatra and the IOML and the Muslim League had to join in, you were forced to remove the Indian
why do we
flags
reduce
from that
politics to
yatra
religion at this
because
point?
IUML was opposing that. If that is your nationalism
Okay.
and that is your secularism, we don't
Please
allow
Gentlemen,
answer
that.
the
I just
question
want
they've
to
asked.
end with a
What is our
reminder that
contribution?
there was
Zero.
conscious thought behind Prime Minister invoking that Gujarat analogy of 1987. Perhaps the left and the Congress can learn a lesson poll when it actually opened its record back in 1987. I'm going to have to end this discussion on that note. Thank you so much for joining in. But that's not all, because in Kerala,